excellent last words of Sayaka.
Stop stabbing me on my stomach.
You guys say I'm dark.
That's very sensitive of us. A fictional character has died, people. Anywho, welcome back. A person who was once alive is now dead.
Yes.
And we're about to keep going on that.
I'm really caught up in the Pepto-Bismol blood.
You're gonna need to get used to that.
Yeah.
All right.
It took me a second to realize that I was screaming.
Come on.
Keep waiting, it's going to take me a second.
Wow.
Lovely.
Okay, continue.
There, you happy?
And they say she's the best songstress.
What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried its way in my brain. And
Aren't those... Isn't that scabies?
Or just a feral, like a rabid badger.
Oh, poor Makoto's going through this.
Anyway, we're letting him suffer here.
And then...
Okay.
Anybody on and then
And
being the next
then...
one?
Yes, we've all seen Dude, Where's My Car? Dot, 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 dot.
Everything went black.
Wow, he's useful.
Yep.
Welcome to Deadly Life.
So we're still on chapter 1. It's just like chapter 1, part 2?
Yeah. Let's say yes. Let's say yes.
Yeah. When I open my eyes, I find myself staring at a huge ceiling. So I was lying on my back, as opposed to laying face first on the floor.
The ceiling is so huge.
It was the ceiling I remembered seeing before.
Like other ceilings.
And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before.
Okay.
You're really
Makoto.
drawing this out.
Like a lot
A
of
lot
people
of someone. Whoa.
You're awake, finally. Are you okay?
Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh?
You're unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well, it's no surprise considering what happened.
What happened?
Oh, right, the
Oh,
murder.
right.
Sorry, did we remind you of your dead girlfriend? We're so sorry about that. He is...
Bet you wish you'd spent the night with her now, don't you?
Hey, are you okay?
So it wasn't a dream. What I saw, it was real. That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead. Deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me like a chest burster.
Time for a new protagonist.
I shot up and took off running.
That doesn't look guilty at all.
Hey, where do you think you're very slowly going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is anyone else feeling a little diagonal and woozy?
He passed out twice. Like, that's like 2 days in a row for him.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead.
Not merely dead. Really,
She's really most sincerely dead.
Do, 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 do.
She is an ex-Sayaka. She has gone to meet her maker. She has joined the choir immortal. She has... Oh, look up the skit, people.
Sayaka is dead, Dave.
No, I have to see for myself.
Why?
Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there?
Oh, Mondo's making sense.
Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here?
What's happened to Makoto?
He's having a freak out.
Okay.
Why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Her friend, Saika, she's...
Uh-oh, John's gonna actually hyperventilate.
I mean, someone get a
This
bag.
isn't good. This isn't good.
She is dead!
This is what Stanislavski's method gets for people, I'm telling you.
Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me.
Baseball
bat-
bat to
yeah.
the skull.
Baseball bat to the skull, yeah.
Hi, still dead.
I realized she really was gone.
Really should have fucked her when you had the chance.
Really.
What's it?
None of us want to be here right now either.
Then why?
Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us all to come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. Oh, he did not protest. He does
Strongly
not
worded
protest.
letters.
I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have.
So I should put the goat down?
Where did you get that? Who gave Makoto a goat? Makoto.
Nothing. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that! If you can believe anything, you can believe that!
Well, we don't believe anything.
Oh. Well, then, whatever.
He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere.
I trust him implicitly.
Yes.
So Sayaka violated a school regulation, clearly.
I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
listen up.
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the bear times one rule.
Huh?
I don't get it.
Is that like the campsite rule?
It's a Japanese thing that's not
yeah.
coming across. Okay.
Strikes me as a Japanese thing.
Yeah.
What do you
Right.
think, Japanese bonsai?
What?
Oh, doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
But
Then, who did it? Who killed her?
You. I'm saying you. Come
Hey,
on.
No, shut up.
on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you.
Nobody had a reply for that.
Especially not the tree with the microphone.
One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid. That's...
What?
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun.
That's a very specific look.
Yeah.
Been thinking about that for a while.
Not like a Tommy gun or some other sort of...
Listen, it's my metaphor. You deal with it.
Alright.
Remember when Randy Johnson threw the fastball and
Fastball
exploded
exploded
pigeons?
pigeon,
That's
yeah.
what I'm going
Okay,
with there.
no more baseball. Shut up. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began?
Something about no more baseball references.
Something
That was
about no
pretty
more baseball. Okay, new rule. Any baseball references, punishable by death. I'll kill the German chick.
So how many strikes are we on now?
That's 2. Be careful. One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate.
Oh, is that why we did it?
Does he only chew his steak on like one side of his mouth?
So I don't think the bear eats. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
wrong.
Nope, sorry. One of you is a bona fide killer. If you wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact.
What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone.
But especially at the German lady.
They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion.
They all combined in exactly the same way, so that they all looked exactly the same.
Does fear, suspicion, and confusion summon like a nega Captain Planet, like Captain Sadness?
Ooh.
Captain Sadness, he's a... Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone!
Sayaka! Her name is Sayaka! The one name we've got. It is amazing what some people are capable of.
God, I love her.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with a stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
What?
Why are you laughing?
I was remembering that flagpole incident. It's 'cause... Naive! You're just so naive!
What?
You really think it's that easy? You could just kill somebody and waltz out of here?
Hey.
You're super naive! Devilishly naive! Hellishly naive!
Hellishly naive is not something I'd ever heard as a description. for
Abyssally naive, possibly?
Devilishly naive? This doesn't even make any... This is some...
Yeah.
John, you betrayed me.
Sorry. Abyssally naive. I was thinking of...
No. The real thing has just begun.
So now it's whoever can go without murdering someone.
And that's the harder test with Makoto here.
The real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation.
If it involves not repeating what someone has said, Makoto has failed. He's gonna fail in the next 5 minutes.
Just like explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However,
I feel like a however really should have been articulated beforehand, but okay.
Yeah.
It's the Bears rules, so what are you gonna do about it?
even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold. Remember?
Yeah.
Give the bear a tummy rub.
Give him a tummy rub.
Then
Lower.
perhaps
You are referring to the rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you are talking about, is it not?
in other words,
Bingo! It's not enough to kill somebody. You have to actually get away with it.
For how long?
This season on How to Get Away with Murder.
Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with.
Right, okay.
So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin.
Okay.
Class trial.
And there
what I
goes
just
Makoto's.
Oh my
Just
god.
said, you're out.
Is this oh gosh, what's the name of that Ace Lawyer game?
Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright.
Yeah.
There's definitely some
Is
Phoenix Wright
Is
influence.
there like a
in this game.
crossover section where
There's some similarities to be sure.
I just want like 10 minutes of talking, shouting objection. That's really all I want.
I'm sure we'll get that.
Yep, it'll begin a few hours after the murder.
So in a few hours?
Nope, it's been a few hours. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, okay.
Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder.
By virtue of being one of everyone, yes.
And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
Are they really spotless, though?
During the trial,
Whoa.
you have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is.
Who's the jury?
That's boy A and girl B.
Okay.
Alright.
And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote.
Yeah, but okay.
Alright.
If
Alright.
the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly,
She chose down.
then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment.
That kind of game.
Which, of course, means your school life will come to an end.
Then the classes kind of sucked anyway.
Yeah.
As far as class trial rules go,
Have there been any classes yet? At what point was there supposed to be an education? We were promised an education.
That's, I mean, we learned about opening a door.
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about?
Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution!
Ah.
So the execution of the punishment is how well it's... well,
No,
it's
no, the
done.
punishment is... You know what? Move on.
Execution?
What?
And by execution,
You mean how well it's geared?
Execution is execution. Execution!
You know, in fairness, the programmer, it makes sense to ask for some clarification on that subject.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Execution can mean a whole lot of things.
Yeah. So, could you use it in a sentence?
What is this origin of
Gotta get the origin of the
word?
word?
Electric chair! Zzz, zzz, poison gas! Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane!
You know, the paper plane would actually probably hold together pretty well.
Yeah.
There'd be also razor blades in the hurricane. He didn't establish that; it was implied.
Yeah.
So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
What a smart little chimpanzee you are.
Dick.
Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it.
No, I really just think that's Taka.
So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system or an inquisition type thing.
All right, who's going to tell the joke?
Well, no one expected that.
Somebody had to fall on that grenade.
That holy hand grenade.
Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line.
You know, I don't think that the person who killed another student necessarily signed up for being the cause of death of all of the other students.
You're breaking my bare heart. I have two of them, because I've been in the nurse's office. Okay, let me just add the rule I just
Oh my God, he's a
described
Time
in the
Lord.
handbook. Yep. Make sure to keep it in mind. I'm Dr. Bear.
The doctor's a type of Time Lord. That's not the name.
Shut up, nerd.
The records show that Phil just called me a nerd.
Yeah, well. Green text.
Oh. The new rule has been added to the regulations menu.
Hey!
Wait, hold on a second.
The hell are you talking
You're freaking insane, you know that?
Yep.
Yeah, we...
Hmm?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
I like her.
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time to figure out who murdered someone? What?
Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
The hell are you talking about?
What? Punishment?
I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Like this, but with the lights off.
Still, we'll have the tree.
Shut the hell up!
Shut the hell up! Say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be part of this.
I really do like her.
Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me.
The evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear.
Trembling. Reminds me of Sayaka. And Makoto passes out again.
She's in Chihuahua heaven now. But I won't give in to such evils. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end.
La Resistance lives on.
If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first.
I think we're all okay with that.
Yeah. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then...
Careful shading.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Is that directed at the audience?
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed.
Oh no.
Violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gungnir.
What is Gungnir doing here?
I'm...
Whoa!
Whoa!
That's not how Gungnir works. Okay, look, Gungnir is the spear of
Okay,
Odin.
we can go into that later.
It was a cheap knockoff Spear of Odin.
Loki jumps in here. We're in a whole new.
Supposed to. Why me?
You were too competent.
Yeah. Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
Where are they putting the bodies?
So far they haven't done anything with bodies.
Ugh. It's gonna start to smell after a while.
What the? I don't.
This can't be real!
No way!
Well now,
Now I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess y'all need to be taught a lesson after all. Haha, what an amazing promise.
What?
But you guys understand, right?
now you see just how serious I am. Defy
Summon a
me
spear
and
that
you
isn't
get
actually
shot full of
Gungnir.
holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Just a regulation to mislabel a spear.
But the spear thing's gonna last the whole game now, isn't it?
A lot
Yes.
of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of misnamed spears.
There's only one Gungnir, so they can't possibly. Okay.
An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body.
Maybe that's what she was trying to say at the very end. She was like, "That's not how Gungnir works."
Ugh.
Would have been a very useful and appropriate use of her last words.
Yeah. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end.
Unless you actually did kill Sayaka and have just blocked it out.
Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend.
That's a stretch.
Sort of, yeah.
A casual acquaintance.
Yeah, I mean, was dead. She died. She'd been
In
murdered.
fairness, she was the only one who was kind of nice to Makoto.
Dabified.
See what that gets you?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely punctuated. In simple terms,
Swiss cheesed.
it was the death of a human being.
Yes, Makoto.
A life. A person. A place.
A thing?
Was...
Wait, hang on, time out. How is she a place?
It's Makoto. He only has an average understanding of nouns.
Is it? It's really not that shocking.
She's full of Pepto-Bismol. I'm still pretty shocked by that.
You've all been injected with lethal doses of Pepto-Bismol. She just died. That's all. Just went and died.
Not like randomly.
No, just an act of nature. No one could have prevented this from happening. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race.
Wait, back up.
No, going forward.
That's a... It's a poor analogy right there.
It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die.
So it isn't?
No, it isn't not.
Okay.
Okay.
This
So, in spite of the
is
fact
reality.
that Gungnir was involved, and the last person to have Gungnir was actually
Listen,
Loki.
I just picked a name. I thought it was cool. All right.
All right,
I'm
I'm
just gonna
just it's
go. We could-
wrong. Okay, go ahead. Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something?
I changed my mind.
I knew it.
So changeable. No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time.
Stab, stab,
Oh,
stab.
God, look. Oh, yeah, you're being metaphorical. Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time?
No, I was saying you wanted to recycle time.
How very eco-conscious. Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now.
The flies are gathering.
It's,
Starting to smell. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it...
with an
CSI
E?
Monokuma.
Something with an E. Come on.
Whenever you're ready.
Crime? I don't know.
All right.
Monokuma file.
Oh, boring.
Wow.
it literally said it on that thing.
I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing.
Says
so,
you.
So you won't. So you can only do so much with a corpse.
Says you.
What? What are you talking about? So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death,
We trust you implicitly.
implicitly.
So what you are saying is I should put down this scalpel.
What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask?
I think it's probably the
It was probably
giant
the knife
butcher
that was-
knife. Just throw it out there.
Looking at the knife? I don't know.
Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then,
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka?
Well, of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial now, could I?
That actually makes sense.
correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation.
That flower just come out of his
You
armpit.
better did a wink. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot.
No, but she was stabbed.
But Tish, you're dead. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up next for the class trial in a little while.
What? Could you be more specific?
Nope. Bye.
And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again.
So does he just like fade, or does he just blink out of existence, or does he like melt through the floor?
Disappears into the meat dimension and reappears in our dimension.
The meat dimension?
You're gonna have to rewatch some episodes.
Clearly.
I'm gonna go with trapdoors. Trapdoors.
I'm gonna say bear magic, the most magical magic of the animal kingdom.
Yeah.
What if he's like a reject from the Care Bears?
That's kind of where I was going, yeah.
Once the flower came out of his armpit.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So it's not so much a Gungnir as like a Care Bear Stair Lance.
Okay, well, on this note...
Well, if he had the mark on his belly that was spears,
Oh, yeah.
then that actually makes sense
makes
because you
sense. It
shoot
just-
out of your belly whatever it is that's
Whatever it
on
is
there.
that's
He tried to be a
So-
Care Bear, but he kept killing things, and he got exiled.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
he
mean, instead of
cared
it
a
being
little
like-
too much.
Yeah, I mean, Wish Bear has rainbows, and Funshine Bear has sunshine, and Friend Bear has flowers.
Ah.
He was Spear Bear
was
and started
Spear Bear.
shooting, spears everywhere. It's not really his... It's actually kind of a tragic
So,
backstory.
Yeah.
Before we go any further, we're going to end this episode, but I'd like to hear from Audrey and John what their thoughts on as to who the murderer is for this one.
Ooh,
I don't think we've actually had enough information drop
That's
yet to
kind of
make
why I
a-
want you to make a wild guess.
Yeah,
Wild
it's
guess.
totally wild guess. It's totally just like thematic reading.
Yeah.
Like what do I feel like would be a dramatically appropriate murderer? I'm kind of feeling 1%er.
Okay, why's that?
He definitely seemed to understand so the way to get out of here is to murder someone and get out. All right, well, I don't care about the little people, and I'm important, so that's what. Sometimes you got to break a few eggs.
All right.
See, I would agree with that, except for the... It seems so obvious that it's him, but then again, I was thinking back to when we first picked Logic Level, which I think is going to play into this at the very beginning of the game.
Ooh.
And we were in mid-level Logic, because it seems like, well, obviously he's the one who showed up late, and seems like the most obvious person to have done it.
Mhm.
But is that too logical?
Yeah.
Is this a red herring?
But then again, there are a couple other decently red herringy, writer chick who was late because she was busy wiping the murder off of her murder.
True. Yeah. But then again, it happened sometime during the night.
Yeah,
But or did the doors lock at...
They all have keys to their
They all have
doors.
keys to their doors.
And remember when Sayaka first showed up at Makoto's room, she was like, the door was locked and someone was trying to break in, but I wasn't unlocking it, so they didn't get in.
Yeah.
Huh. So were they after her specifically?
Oh, no, you're thinking too much. I need
All
a
right.
wild guess. and I need
Okay,
it right now.
wild guess. I'm gonna go with... I'm actually gonna go with the Bermuda Triangle hippie.
Okay. And I'm going to say it was Makoto family's couch.
Okay.
All right.
You do
Very
that.
good. Excellent. Well, we'll find out the answer to that question in
an
many
upcoming
episodes,
episode.
but next time we'll maybe get some clues.